Okay, welcome everyone. This is a 3D video of the testbed KTH in KTH Living Lab. What is KTH Living Lab? It's a testbed for accelerating innovation in the built environment. We have real apartments, real buildings where we install real technologies. We have people living here, and that makes it possible to test technologies in ways not earlier possible. We can test technologies in real systems with users, with building operation personnel and researchers. So now you're into one of the apartments, one of the 4 apartments in testbed KTH. As you can see, we have a kitchen and a small entrance area, a private room, and also a private bathroom. The bathrooms are equipped with vapor sensors underneath the vapor barrier, moisture sensors, and then we have connected taps, so we can measure the flow rate and temperature of water. All apartments are also equipped with CO2 sensors, temperature sensors in each wall, VOC sensors, and all the sensors you can need to actually work on building automation or services or anything connected to smart and sustainable buildings. We have a floor that we can lift up, and we also have a roof and 2 meters above for installations. So this is actually how the apartments looked 2018 to 2020. But this summer 2020 we rebuilt to actually start to look at co-living. And here we entered the same corridor, but now you can see that the kitchen we just looked at is not there, not the wall either. So now we have a co-living unit with 5 students living. So this makes it possible to investigate other aspects of living. So here, for example, we can go in to look at the different research project. The project that has been the background to why we have rebuilt is the project Co-Kitchen. So this is how the apartments are rebuilt. Before it was private kitchens here. We went from 85 to 65% private area, but we increased the common area from 15% to 35%. And now it's possible to use all these 35% instead of having a dead corridor. But what we will do in this project is actually to rebuild according now to the data we get from the layout today. And then we have designed a new layout that will give us answers to more questions related to common kitchens, shared bathrooms, and also shared spaces. Going back to the film. In this video, you can also look at different projects that we have ongoing, smart meter privacy, for example, about ventilations and so on. What we also can look at is what's below. Below the 4 apartments, we have the technical room. So here above it are the apartments. And here are all the installations that makes it possible to do experiments in the KTH Living Lab. I would say that the brain is here, the building automation system. We also have research projects connected to the building automation system. We have ultrasonic sensors that are tested and developed here that you can read about, heat pump projects, and so on and so forth. The apartments are also heated by preheated air, so we test this system. If you want to access data from this system, you can also look into the KTH Living Lab data pool. So we collect data from our testbed KTH that you're currently looking at, but also from testbed Akademiska hus, undervisningshuset at KTH campus, and also testbed Einar Mattsson, the 305 student apartments that testbed KTH is actually a part of. Here you can also see how data can be visualized. For example, electricity on all the different sockets, water usage, humidity, and so on. Here you can also ask for data, request detailed data, and you can also download some sample data sets to be used. Also, if you want to see exactly what we have in the apartments, you can also look here at all the different sensors and so on. But no lab is functioning without collaboration. So we have been thinking a lot about how to make cross-disciplinary collaboration possible. And as with all research in Sweden, coffee is very important. So we have made an office that is to be used for all that are performing research and projects in KTH Living Lab, with of course a coffee machine. Here you can book this room and discuss, and then you also have a direct connection to the 4 apartments that are behind here. What we do is that we combine industry with academia to make cross-disciplinary research projects, and those you can read about also on the homepage. On the other side, you can see the testbed Einar Mattsson. So the 3 buildings here are plus energy buildings that are also part of the KTH Living Lab. On the other side, there is a laundry room. So now I will go there. These systems can also be used for R&D. In the middle house, as you can see, there is the office, and there you have the 4 apartments. And here is the mail room that we also can use. All buildings still have to have physical mailboxes. And there is also a recycling room in one of the buildings that can be used for R&D purposes. Well, I would say that that's all for now. If you want to use the KTH Living Lab for R&D purposes, please visit our homepage, go to projects, start a project, and apply to use the KTH Living Lab. Then we will contact you and hopefully formulate a research project together and apply for funding. Thank you all.